Hey Divine Collective, hi. Hoi. Hello. Hello. Hello you. Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel Symbolic Intelligence. And I welcome you all. Thank you so much for joining in and tuning in with me. Let's start with your energy update. Again, I am doing spirit messages today. I don't know why, but there is again a message that's trying to come, and I have a few messages for you. So first energy was Malachi 3 is to 10. Okay, like Malachi 3 was 10. So a lot of oversupply, overflow of supply, overflow of blessings are here. Something about you being ready for the transitional energy and making room for these blessings that are pouring into your life. And you have to keep faith on the Most High's plan and not the external validation or not on the external support, because He wants you to save yourself first. Okay, save yourself from the expectations that somebody else is going to come and save you. Okay, He is your savior, not anybody else. So He's gonna guide the external factors according to the plan, right? So you have to keep faith on Him. Read Malachi 3 verse 10. Then I was getting 1133, 1101, 1111, 3333, 99. Yeah, as I said, 55, 5555. And for some of you, this is a happily married energy that I was channeling. There is a very specific message as well with this. A crown is not earned, it is remembered. So most of you have been living in exile, okay? This is spiritual exile. So you have been, how can I put it? This is a camouflage energy. Like whenever the external help comes, it's gonna need discernment from their part as well to recognize you. Okay, this person has to recognize you. So there is gonna be a test for you to recognize them and for them to recognize you, vice versa energy. Okay, because you have been put in this spiritual exile for quite a long time now, and you have been hidden in this camouflage energy, right? But you are a hidden gem. You know what I mean? You have this hidden star quality inside you. Yeah, that's the energy. I was also getting Ace of Swords. So this is a divine law. Yes, this is divine test, I think, that you have to pass first. Correct. That's what I'm getting. And whatever energy is overflowing is of the transformation, the scarab beetle. Okay, it's confirmation, rebirth, sacred evolution, renewal, divine collective. The past is behind you. Now step into your highest self, right? So you are stepping into this evolving period, evolving or evolution energy. There is a new opportunity coming towards you. Okay, communication. Expect third house energy. Okay, Gemini and Mercury are co-rulers of third house. It says thoughts, siblings, learning, social networks. Take it how it resonates with you. Speak your truth. A significant conversation, contract, or decision is approaching. I cannot. Maybe this is going to bring a major transformation in your life because both of them came out together. Okay? Yeah. This opportunity is going to be a rebirth for you. in terms of your own identity, how you perceive yourself. And something about you being the hidden gem is quite significant. Why? Because it seems as if your true personality is going to come out in the next phase of your life. Why? Because you have been awakened to your spiritual truth after a very long time, because you were in spiritual exile. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, cool. Now let's see the houses that are coming in today for you. Okay, which house is coming in for the Divine Collective? 7th house, confirmation. Happily married energy is here. Partnerships are here. Contracts are here. Legally binding contracts are here. So whatever is coming towards you is gonna be legal, right? In the terms of long-term lens. Okay. Then we have 12th house. Wow. Wow. And at the bottom we have 9th house. So there is an immigration that's leading to a partnership here. Okay, maybe an overseas travel, or maybe this partnership is going to be the reason of the overseas travel for you, and it's directly related with the 9th house themes. 9th house themes are generally your dharmic energy. Your destiny is going to unfold in the foreign lands. That's why there is significant foreign travel. You have to let go. You have to let go a karmic cycle that was attached with your roots, I feel. Where you were born. You have to leave that place. Regarding this, you have been receiving prophetic dreams, Divine Collective. You are dealing with legal agreements, or something legal is also here that you're dealing with in solitude. Okay. I see hidden enemies as well. Yes. Okay. Psychic experiences, prophetic dreams. Okay. Yes. Right. And I feel with 9th house energy, some of you are traveling for your higher education. Okay. University grants, maybe. A lot of fortune and blessings. As I said, Malachi 3 verse 10 is here. I cannot make this shit up. Also, you are diving into spiritual teachings. For most of you, you're also publishing some spiritual teachings of yours as well in the future. Maybe you are going to write a book of your own that's spiritual in nature. Okay. You're definitely somebody who is getting a soulmate connection here. Confirmation again. Right. Do meditation, okay? Meditations are significant here. You are divinely protected. 9th house energy. Right. You really want to dive into dharmic teachings. Or somebody is a university professor, university lecturer as well. Somebody is a theologian. Can be. I see cultural ambassador, diviner. Okay. Also, you are letting go of a relationship here. Some relationship karma is expiring. And you are being pushed towards spiritual emancipation. That's also known as moksha. moksha. Okay, many of you are also being engaged in coming 7 to 12 months. Okay, in next 7 to 12 weeks or months can be really significant. Yeah, or you are getting proposals in next 7 to 12 weeks can be significant. There is also a strong need for healthy boundaries. Some of you are gonna lead your life very monastically, okay? This is not leaving your home for living a monastic life, but maybe a few of you are going to live like a monk. Some of you, not all of you, but most of you are very spiritual here. I'm talking to a collective who are really spiritual, but at the same time, they are getting a blessing of a spiritual connection here. Maybe you had given up on 3D love, right? Yeah, that's why. That's why it's happening. That's why it's happening. Also, some of you are going to spiritual retreats to listen to spiritual teachings. Okay? Yes, you want to spend your significant time listening to or reading sacred texts or teachings. Yeah. I also see some of you are going to hospitals for checkups. This is all about releasing and transcending. Now, release of toxins from the body. This is really significant. So you're purging currently. And this can take any form in your body. You're purging. Soon you are also going to decode the prophecy over your life or some kind of purpose that is involving your life path. I see a motivational speaker, somebody is a wisdom coach kind of energy here. Author or a spiritual teacher as well. You can be an international consultant. Yeah. Or simply a foreign affairs scholar can really be significant. You can write articles, you can publish articles, you might have a newsletter of your own, maybe. Take it how it resonates. That is gonna be looked up to or is definitely looked up by many people who are really concerned about your writings. Okay? Your subject area. So a lot of transformation regarding your spirituality, your withdrawal from the 3D superficial life. That's the withdrawal here that I'm seeing. Okay, with Scarab Beetle, as I said, rebirth energy, right? This is 8th house energy. Rebirth is regarding your 8th house. Renewal energy is very significant because today, 25th July, this marks the end of delays. Okay, Mercury is again direct. It's not retrograde now. So your delays, something that was delaying your decision making or delaying some kind of communication, is going to flow smoothly now. Correct? That's the energy. Yeah. Transcendence comes because there is a renewal and you have released enough. There is a karmic completion here. Correct? Correct. Cool. Alright, let's see with tarot what energies are we getting today. I saw Ace of Cups. Oh my god. Ace of Cups. So, transcending superficialities when it comes to the definition or experiencing love in general. Wow. We have the Magician. Arey yaar. This is so good. Divine Collective. Magician and the infinite symbol. Transcendence again. Queen of Wands, okay. This is transcending superficial authority. You could have been in very high positions and still you feel a void. You feel a void that can only be filled via spiritual energies, okay? Spiritual connection. So you were all the way manifesting a spiritual energy here, okay? Why this is giving me 12th house energy, the Magician, and this is Mercury energy. The sun came out with the Magician. Wow. Okay, the Most High says that you were transcending the superficial 3D matrix, and this has opened a significant new timeline, a new choice point for you, Divine Collective. This is the new choice point, okay? Number 1. 19 comes back to 1 as well, and Magician is number 1 again. So 1111 is significant. You could be a life path number 1. I'm strongly getting that you can be an Aries ascendant as well, or you might have your sun or moon in Aries. Really significant. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands. Water of fire. Wow. So you have done some really good work. This is inside work, inner balance. Somebody who is energetically balanced. There is an emotional, almost intuitive flow of fire. So on one hand, you have this high emotional quotient, and on the other, you do not back down from any challenge that comes in the 3D. You know, very headstrong personality when it comes to your 3D aspect and 5D aspect, both, right? Confirmation. Magician is your 5D aspect and Queen of Wands is your 3D aspect. So both are highly energetically balanced. And that's what I'm getting. Okay. Look, we have 3 of Swords reverse. These were the delays here with the Empress. Look, your own self-love is acting as a catalyst for you to come out of toxic patterns. Wow. So you're breaking the past patterns with your divine feminine aspect. She is the feminine side that keeps you almost afloat in your true self-worth. It's like an anchor that lets you breathe, keeps you in peace, lets you choose peace as love, right? Yeah. This is venom. You're purging venom. As I said, release and transcendence. Okay? Yeah. You know, the magician being mercurial energy, divine collective, it's so wise. It's genius actually. But it's still a student, because Mercury is somebody who is craving to learn, okay? Always seeks to learn. A seeker kind of energy is coming in. A seeker who is an effortless manifester as well. So, ninth house is seeker energy, okay? You might be going to pilgrimages. Again, spiritual retreats can be really significant now. Confirmation with the magician energy. Queen of Cups. Wow. Queen of Cups energy is all water. Water of water. So you're the water of fire as well as the water of water. Immensely gifted. This is your hidden gift. This is the hidden gem energy. People see you headstrong, okay? People see you as maybe cocky, right? But no, you're not. You're not. You're the Queen of Cups here. You are benevolent, right? You cherish life. You cherish people. You know how to. But you don't give in easily because you know what kind of superficiality have turned you down, maybe. Okay, what kind of people have turned you down. So that superficial energy has somewhere led to healthy boundaries. That was necessary, of course. And healthy boundaries is 7th house energy. So you negotiate before you really give it all. Yeah, kind of. You negotiate the terms. Or you, how can I put it? You scan people first. And if they don't fit into some kind of standard that you have held, then you scan them with the Queen of Cups eye, with the Queen of Cups lens. Yeah. So first, the 3D aspect is the Queen of Wands, the shell, and the inner essence is the Queen of Cups. Look, Tahar with the Queen of Wands. Look. So, as I said, with 7 of Coins at the bottom, Divine Collective, what's going on? There is this significant timeline shift that's coming in. This is divine intervention in your life. Look, fire and fire. This fire was the holy fire of purification. Currently, you are going through a phase of karmic purification. Okay? Yes. 16. Number 16 comes back to 7. You can be life path number 7. You can be a Libra. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius can be significant. Strong Libra energy here. Okay. Scorpio. There is a strong divine protection around you. Black Panthers are your spirit guides or spirit animals that protect you in spiritual realm. Okay. As I said, the throne. So the message comes A crown is not earned, it is remembered. You remember something here. I feel that divine intervened and made you remember your own self-worth or your own value that you were forgetting for some kind of people here who let you down, who disappointed you. And now this tower is doing wonders in your life. It's telling you to claim your energy back, right? It's telling you to claim your energy back. That's why, look, 7 of coins, again 7 energy. That's why you are contemplating very deeply. You're reflecting inside of you very deeply. If reflecting on your past investments, divine collective. It's a very big confirmation that you needed a push from the divine to look what's going on around you. What kind of people are you really tolerating or entertaining in your boundaries? What kind of people are you letting inside your boundaries on day-to-day basis so that you won't have to negotiate your own value in the future with them, right? So that's the energy. Queen of Wands with the Tower. Divine intervention to please check yourself again from the divine's lens here. Yeah, strong confirmation, divine collective. And he is now ending the karmic relationships here. The Tower energy is karmic completion. 12th house energy, right? You won't have to negotiate your worth with some losers here, right? 4 of Wands. You won't have to negotiate your own personal space, your own personal sanctuary. These are celebrations coming in for you that you deserve to have. 11 energy. What did I tell you? I'm seeing a lot of ones nowadays. So 111, 11 are really significant. Okay. 4444, 444 is also significant. So as I said, prepare for the blessings to arrive in your life. Malachi 3 verse 10. Confirmation. Yes. Queen of Coins. Let's see your person's energy. Look, as I said, your person's energy, who came out? The Emperor with 9 of Swords. Why 9 of Swords are here? Your person is not taking care of themselves. Yeah. The Hanged Man. 10 of Swords. Divine Collective, your person is undergoing a major spiritual awakening. Because they might have been very harsh on themselves. And this is a rude kind of awakening, to be really honest. Ten of Swords with 10 of Coins. They are being pushed to come out of their shell that has already ruined them. It has ruined their health, ruined their emotional safety, okay? Have ruined almost all the aspects because they are also going through a major karmic completion in their life. As I said, that you are doing away with your past relationship karma. Okay, so they have also been settling the last remnants of the karmic cycle, I feel. Right? That is the energy. The Emperor. Aries energy. Yeah, it's a confirmation. Big confirmation. Your person might be an Aries, or you can have significant Aries placements in your D9. D9 is for your other half, okay? Yeah, so your D9 chart holds major relevance. Okay. Anything else about their person? The Most High. Look, the High Priestess. And the Seven of Coins came out. Okay. What's the bottom energy? The Devil. Wow. Capricorn, Gemini, Moon energy. Your person might have a very strong subconscious mind. Their moon is very strong. They're they go into very visceral subconscious states. Whenever they contemplate, they go very deep while thinking. They almost relive the experiences or future experiences as well. This person might be a seer. Or they might have seer-like capabilities with them. They're highly clairvoyant, clairsentient, maybe clairaudient as well. And even they can sense smells here. There is also another clair for smell, okay, like for perception here. Their sense of perception is very strong. Okay. So the High Priestess and Seven of Coins. They're contemplating on their past investments, how they have invested their time, effort, and energy. Maybe they were stuck in the rut for past 7 years. Who knows? 2 to 7 years is really significant. And they might have been contemplating for past 7 months. Past 7 months are really significant here. And when it comes to the Devil, maybe they are now seeing their toxic patterns very clearly, or toxic attachments that were not helping them to transcend or release. Now they are releasing that. Why I'm getting that the High Priestess is your energy? Because this man is looking at the High Priestess as if you are shedding light on their past self. You're acting like a mirror here. You can be twin souls as well. You're acting like a catalyst. You're acting like a mirror. And they see clearly now what was hindering them. Number 15 can be significant. Number 6. Life path number 2 and 6 are also coming in. Okay. So they want to take long-term decisions now. Their intuition is very strong. As I said that this person is going through a rude awakening because they were not taking care of their patterns or health, or they were self-sabotaging something. I cannot make this shit up. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Look. What did I tell you? And this 4 of Wands is definitely union. This is air of fire. Deep contemplation. Look, these are self-sabotaging patterns. How? The intensity is very high. That this person over-intellectualize everything. They want to rationalize everything, even the 5D aspects in their life. Wow. Really? So, I feel that's why the Most High turned onto this person. And this person is being humbled right now. You do not see that. Rude awakening. Cool. So good. Look. What did I tell you? Self-sabotage patterns are here. Confirmation, Divine Collective, and look, 2 of Cups wants to come out. This person has sabotaged their own divine union or relationship. And look, this divine union is a blessing in disguise for this person. Yes. You are like the Ace of Coins being given to this person. Okay? But this Ace of Coins is the seed that sprouts once you both come into union. And once this person sheds the old patterns and burdens. These are the old patterns and burdens that need to be shed, okay? That need to be shed. Correct. So bottom energy is Ace of Coins, a big, big blessing. This is the energy of Malachi 3 verse 10. The overflow of supply from the Most High. Okay. What else? Now let's take some more. This person can be a Libra, Scorpio cusp. Now this cusp is of drama and criticism. Why I'm getting... your depth and charm is captivating this person. Okay. Or when you would meet this person, your depth and charm would captivate this person the most. Not the external beauty. I feel that this person is very deep. Deep thinker. What else? The Most High. more confirmations, please. Ma'at. Goddess of truth and justice. Cannot make this shit up. Balance, divine order, karma. The scales are being set right. Integrity is the key. Now, to set the scales in balance again, you both need to follow integrity. You both need to be in that energy, right? We have Sagittarius Capricorn cusp. This cusp is of prophecy. Cannot make this shit up. What did I tell you? Prophecy is your 9th house energy. That is activating the wisdom inside you, divine collective. We have ambitious vision manifesting into reality. And it is related with yesterday's message that I channeled from the spirit. The title itself says you're turning your ideas into reality. You being the alchemist. So do watch it, okay? Do watch it after this one. So it's a very big confirmation. There is a prophecy over your life that's coming into fruition in this lifetime, okay? Because I feel that you are in that frequency of integrity, that finally the karmic justice is balancing the scales, karmic scales. Look, we have astral meetings and dream walking. You might be meeting your counterpart in the astral. That's the 5D. Interacting with people in dreams who confirm the experience in waking life. Your consciousness is traveling beyond the physical. Pay attention to messages received in dreams. They're real. They're very real. Because I analyze my dreams and make podcasts out of that. For deeper transmissions, you definitely can go to Spotify and check out my Symbolic Intelligence podcast over there. Cool. Your higher self is guiding you. It says, trust the divine wisdom within. 9th house energy. Alright, we have 3 more energies. We have Capri. God of Look, God of rebirth. Look. It says transformation, cycles, divine timing. You are shedding the old. A powerful rebirth is near. Then we have Sekhmet. This is the warrior goddess. Courage, power, destruction and renewal. This destruction is the Mars energy. Tower is Mars energy, okay? So, Mars is transiting in Taurus currently. Your old fixations are going to burn away that were causing illusions. This is regarding the old obsessions, fixations, or old patterns. Yeah. This is that frequency. Stand in your power. Something must be burned away. What? Universal language download. It says understanding unknown languages, deciphering ancient texts with ease. Your soul memory is returning. Okay, you might be having dreams from very ancient timelines. Okay, do journal them. Your soul memory is returning. Trust your inner knowing. These messages aren't meant for you. A big confirmation, right? Okay, now let's take closing messages from random oracle deck and from psychic tarot as well. We have root chakra and choose wisely. Look, Again, we have number 1 and 7. 17 can be significant. 17, 71. So root chakra is emergence of new kind of foundations. This is new emotional stability, and these are firm foundations. Something about the safety energy is significant. Your direction is being guided by the Most High currently. Yeah. You will find people who are very ambitious, who are driven by their own vision, because you are like that. Okay, you are a visionary kind of person. So you will find people who are visionaries themselves as well. A rare kind of alignment is happening with you because of this. You definitely have communicated something to the Most High many times, higher self level, that I want to manifest this. And your soul archetype is also like a creator energy. We all have different archetypes, okay? Somebody is born to create something very new. So you are one of them. Okay. That's why your path is very rare, okay? Very different from others. Look, there is a lot of water energy. Intuition plus root chakra is intuitive direction, correct? So there is this direction coming from within. There is an inner vision that you are seeing, and it's taking place. It's manifesting in your 3D life. It's a very big confirmation. Wow. Thank you, the Most High. And now let's invoke archangels, the seraphim, the cherubim, the dominions, the principalities, the thrones, the cherubs. Please come through and give the divine collective the guidance for their highest good. Thank you, Naaman. Aho. Om Shanti. Okay, these are messages from them. Please relay your messages to the divine collective. Thank you, Naaman. Okay. We have truth bomb. Undeniable act, sudden reveal, exposure. This is the tower energy, right? You are being shown some truths about the people who disappointed you, so that you can easily and effortlessly come out of those toxic patterns that once held you or made you sabotage your own healing journey or transcendence. Correct? So you cannot unhear the truth now. The Most High is asking you, are you listening to what I'm trying to tell you? And one more energy came out. Your delay is not denial. I'm telling you, delay happened somewhere. It's not denial. It's divine redirection. Cannot make this shit up. Divine redirection. Cannot. Your foundations are being redirected, are being rebuilt here from the base, from the square one. Because root chakra is the first and foremost chakra that's responsible for you to feel balanced and safe. It's divine redirection to a timeline where your crown cannot be stolen. Oh my God. Cannot make this shit up. And do you remember what message did I tell you? A crown is not earned, it is remembered. And it says you are being redirected to a timeline where your crown cannot be stolen. Someone was targeting your anointing. The one who betrayed you was the vessel, not the source. The lesson was authored by the Most High, not their malice. Self-justified answer. Cannot make this shit up. This was the tea served by the universe. Tea served by the universe. Oh my god. Spill karma. It says reversal, justice, divine order. Third time that this frequency is coming out. Awesome. So this was your energy shift update and channeled messages from the spirit. Cool. And I hope you like it. This session was full of insights for you. I hope you found some help. Thank you so much for joining in and tuning in with me. And I'll meet you guys in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Divine Rising. God bless you. Good day and ciao.
Oh, isn't life a fleeting kind of art? The tender kind that lingers in